Hello and welcome to our Sanctuary mini suite on board Star Princess. Ta-da! This is cabin 10453, which is located on the starboard side, mid-aft, obviously on deck 10. And look at it, what a lovely room. It's so light, bright, roomy and spacious. So let's take a look around. So, to begin, I suppose we should start off with a bed. Now, I can confirm this is, as we're on a princess ship, this is going to be nice. Let's give it a go, shall we? Oh God, that's nice. Lovely. Oh, you can't knock princess for their beds. They are really comfortable. Anyway, I digress, and I've messed the bed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our bed set up in a queen configuration. You can opt for it to be set, I dare say, as a twin if you're travelling with a friend. On either side of the bed, we have two bedside cabinets. Above them, we've got some lighting, and we do have, over here, we have, on either side, a little reading light. Handy.
And you've got little handy lights at the bottom as well, haven't you?
Yeah, they come on by themselves as well, I've noticed. When you walk past them, they glow by themselves. The bedside cabinet also has drawers as well at the top. The bottom is just an empty cubby, so I suppose that's kind of handy for putting things like shoes, isn't it? Or bulky items could just tuck under there, and as you said, it is lit. We do have power outlets as well on both sides, so we have a USB, a USB-C, and we have an American socket there, and it's the same on that side too, I believe. The light switches are just for the various lights throughout the room. I'm not going to go into that in too much detail. Obviously, as we have said, this is a Sanctuary mini suite, so therefore they've given us a nice big bag. But it's handy, you can put your towels and things in, and bits and bobs, can't you? So, leading off then, when you're lying in bed, here we have the first of two very large flat screen TVs in the room. So there's one here and there's one over in the seating area, which we should take a look at shortly. Moving on from the bedding area, I suppose as we've touched on the bedside cabinets and the storage, we'll go into even more storage. So here we have lots and lots of storage.
There's plenty of storage,
so I suppose to begin we'll start with this one, because as I have demonstrated, it's rather large. You can fit a whole body in there. It does also have two umbrellas. I'm not going to erect that at the moment because it's bad luck. But yeah, there are two umbrellas in there. Then this one is a double. So let me open this. Oh, look at that then, the lights, come on, everything. So Gavin has already tested it out, he's put his hoodie in there. But this cabin does come with some bathrobes.
Enhanced robes as well, I believe.
They do feel nice, we've felt them. They're really like plush. They're like a weird, is it corduroy trousers? They feel like that. And then we have these, I'm assuming these are laundry bags for the laundry services which are available. They do come at additional cost, but they're there for you to utilise if you wish. Handy, I suppose, if you want to get your laundry done before flying home, because you can just go home and put them straight away. Yeah. We have done it in the past. They do provide you with lots of hangers, so there's plenty there. Obviously we've got slippers to go with the robes, plenty of storage cubbies down there, and I do believe this one, yeah, if you've got something that hangs really long, you can fold that back shelf up, which is a handy to know.
Pool towels as well?
Oh yeah, got nice pool towels. Nice blue. They've got princess logos on them, have they? No, they're just plain blue. But again, you can put them now in your little Sanctuary bag, although Sanctuary towels are provided up at the Sanctuary, I believe. So now let's have a look at the last storage section. So here we have our life jackets, which we shall put on later. We'll do a little life jacket selfie before we depart. And then here, the stapler doesn't come with the room, that's Gavin's. And we have a safe. It's a decent size safe. You won't get a laptop in there, obviously, but you'll get valuables such as jewellery, passports, phones, wallets, car keys, the like. You will get them in there. That's there. Then we have more cubbies underneath, and then we have 3 drawers here. They're quite deep as well. So opposite our expansive storage, we have a vanity desk area. Now this is really, really nice. It's extremely long and it's almost like a kitchen worktop. So we have a nice well-lit mirror at the top here. Obviously the telephone for ringing room service, reception, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's nice decent size. We do have lots of power outlets over here too. So you will find we have a European 2-pin socket. We have 2 USBs, 2 USB-Cs and 2 American sockets there. There are also more over here. So we have another European socket there, and we also have another American socket there too. They have got here, this is a nice little ice bucket. They've given us some glasses. We've got some shelves up here as well. Obviously we've got the remote controls knocking around there for the televisions. Underneath the desk, if I move the chair, which as you can see is quite nice as well in itself, we have a further 2 drawers. That one doesn't open. It's just decoration. So you could put like bits and bobs in there, the normal sort of stuff that accumulates on the top. You can just shove it in there. At least it looks clean and tidy then, doesn't it? Obviously there's a bin. Then over here we have another drawer. That's not a drawer either. And inside here we have a hairdryer. Actually, I'll open it.
Apparently it's supposed to be really good hairdryers.
Apparently it's got a good reputation. Dry bar, anybody know?
That's your favourite colour as well.
I love yellow. It is such a cheerful colour. So that's that. Underneath them we have our fridge, which on this occasion actually has a bottle of Pinot Grigio in it, and one can only assume that it's complimentary and is to be drunk.
Yes, I believe you're supposed to have a bottle of wine with the mini suite.
Okay, so that's that, so we should make the most of that. But it's a decent sized fridge. Yeah, it's handy for chilling out things. putting your beers. I tell you what it is handy for. We've done this before. Sometimes if you have a cocktail delivered and you're in the middle of getting ready or something, or you're watching a sailor and you don't want to drink it straight away, you've got one and you've ordered another one room service, you can put one in there to stop it melting. If you've got like frozen cocktails, it's handy for that. I digress. Anyway, moving on from the vanity desk area, we're going to take a look at our living space. Let's have a look at this, shall we? So this, ladies and gentlemen, is our living space come lounge space. So we have a really large sofa here. Can sit, it's got 3 sections, but it would sit more than 3 people on there easily. This here can also be partitioned off with the drapes. Lovely. Oh, look at this. So you can actually close this off. So that's that. We have a little coffee table. It's really roomy actually. It's a hell of a lot of room here. And we have this here too. Nice little stool. I mean, to be fair, if you were hosting like a little cabin party, you'd easily, I was saying earlier on, you could easily get the chair, the stool, fit a group of people here. You've got your outside chairs you could bring in as well. This would be a nice little space. Put that in the middle, you've got a little table, and you've got that table there too. You could bring it in if you wanted. It'd be really nice. So over here, we have the second of the 2 TVs in the room. And as you can see, they are really big tellies actually, aren't they? I mean, like I can reach either end. I mean, how big would you say that is? I haven't got a tape measure. It's quite a decent size, isn't it? We shall have to watch our muster on that shortly. But this is the television, folks. So yeah, you sit there, chill out, relax with a drink, and voila. So let's have a look at our balcony, shall we? Now this balcony is located right above, we're on deck 10, so we're above the eatery, which is like the buffet, and that is underneath us. There is a bit of a canopy as well. I'm surprised really that the balcony didn't go further out. They could have made more use of that space. Anyhow, let's have a look, shall we? Ooh la la. Now, I will say it's quite a deep balcony, isn't it? It's deceiving. We've seen other balconies of the ship, haven't we, online and things, and in forums and on Facebook, and we were wondering if this one's actually narrower, but it's not, because if you look at the panels on the wall, and you see me stretching now, I mean, it's quite decent. It's not enormous, but I think what's deceiving is this white piece here, the gutter and the drain. It makes it feel smaller than it is. If that went right to end, it'd feel more spacious in that regards. However, we do have lovely comfy seating, which has lovely fluffy cushions on it. And we have little footstools under here, which is nice. So we sit here, relax, and watch the wheel go by, can't we, Gal?
Sure can.
And I will say, I had seen pictures online and thought that this was like plastic, but it's actually like a rope. It's really, really surprisingly comfortable. Have you sat on them?
These feel like indoor chairs.
They do. They feel like they should be in a conservatory, not outside.
I like
and
them.
The cushions, the padding on it's a really nice touch. So as I said, you can sit there, relax, and watch the wheel go by. And here we are in Barcelona at the moment because this is the 2nd voyage of Star Princess. Just the 2nd voyage. She's still brand new. So as I mentioned as well earlier, there is the buffet, or the eatery is underneath us, and this is the canopy I was on about, so it does stick out. People can walk along the deck there, and you could be, I wouldn't say overlooked, you overlook them, but it's not a big issue, I wouldn't think. Would you?
Yeah, I think
There is a bit of noise. You can hear plates and all going, can't you? And people talking, but it's not disruptive like that, I don't think. Do you?
I don't know. We'll see on a sea day.
See
Could be
how
quite
it goes
noisy.
over the course of this cruise. But at the moment, we're really happy with it. It's not too bad at all. And you can even see the sphere there as well, which is quite a nice touch. So now I've had a look at this lovely balcony. We're now going to check out our ensuite shower room. Come on, let's have a look, shall we? Gives you a chance to admire this room one more time as we swan through.
It is a long room, isn't it?
It is a very long room. Get your steps in, yeah. So before we check out the shower room, I'm just going to draw your attention to this. We have our room temperature control here. We have more lighting switches there. Opposite, we have a nice full length mirror. So that's handy for checking yourself out before you go out. There's also 2 hooks here, handy for putting your coats. You could also, if you want to, if you don't know this, you can buy online some magnetic hooks and you can stick them all around the room in various locations and utilise them as well. Handy for little bits and bobs. So let's check out our ensuite shower room. Ooh, that's a big one. It's very deep, isn't it? Ooh, let's come check this out, folks. Let's check this out. Wow, this is extremely roomy. Look at this. Feels very open, doesn't it? Like normally I'd say this sink unit is a lot closer to the toilet, isn't it? You sort of feel when you sit in these, mind it is a mini suite, I guess. But yeah, it's really, really roomy. Anyway, let's begin with what do we have in here? What facilities can we find? So obviously towels are provided. We have body towels, we have hand towels or face towels are provided. Over here we have some storage. We also have tumblers, flannels, body lotion, hand wash. The sink area is nice. It's a decent sort of depth sink, square but nice. So you'd easily like splash your face and shave, it'd be fine. Mirror's well lit and a nice decent size. Over here we do have a shaver socket. I can't tell you if it'll fit a UK 2-pin shaver plug at the moment. I don't think it does. They also have some little tissues there as well for your convenience, which is a nice touch too. We obviously have our toilet. We have a bin, and then you have a shelf underneath. Now you may notice the light going on and off. It's actually activated the same as the one beside the bed. So when you step out of the bed and you walk in, it's like a, what do you call it, like a night light.
It's like a sensor.
The sensor is outside the shower room, not inside the shower room. So it goes off when people walk outside, not in here, which is a bit weird, but still it's a nice touch. And it's not a big hindrance when it goes off. Anyway, let's have a look at this shower, shall we? Wow. So first things first, no more curtains. Secondly, you've got a little towel here, like a little floor mat. And then inside here, let's check this out, shall we? This is really roomy. It smells nice in here too. So the shower is a nice size, as you can quite clearly see. It's really quite high. I mean, I'm 5'10", 5'11", so there's still a bit above me. So you should fit in here if you're on the lanky side. They do provide you with shampoo, conditioner and body wash. You've got a nice little soap shelf there. Obviously it's self-explanatory, that's your water and your temperature control. And they got a little footy thing there for whatever, shaving or just chilling out and just doing yoga in the shower. And there's also a handy little hold rail there, because sometimes motion in the ocean and in the shower you can get a bit disorientated, or you got soap in your eyes, you can have a little wobble. It's handy to grab hold of, isn't it? And I don't want to forget the famous nifty little retractable washing line, which is there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is handy for airing any swimwear you may have, which we do actually quite a lot. You go through quite a lot of swimwear on a cruise. You do. It's handy to chuck it all up there to dry it before you pack it. Saves you bringing plastic bags all the time. So it's also worth noting as well, as we're leaving the shower room, on the back of the door you'll find 2 hooks. They're handy for putting your towels or your bathrobes, or if you don't know this, we've come to learn this over the years of cruising, you can put your coats on the back of there, and because the air conditioning is a little bit more ramped up in the shower room, it tends to dry them a smidge faster, I find. So that's one of our little top tips, is to put your coats on there if they get wet. So there we are. You've learned something new today. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you found this tour useful. We're most excited to experience this room for ourselves over the next week, aren't we?
Sure.
Yeah, it's just lovely. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like. If you love it, give it a hype. And please consider subscribing to our channel, because it'll help us out loads, won't it, Gav? We really appreciate it and we love you. And you get to see even more videos like this. So until the next one, bye.
Bye, everybody.
We had a fantastic stay in our Sanctuary mini suite. We found the cabin to be both practical and comfortable, and our room steward Nick was friendly, hard-working and attentive. We did experience some noise from the eatery below. This was nothing too drastic, just the sounds of cutlery on plates and general chatter, but it may be worth bearing this in mind if you want complete peace. Overall, this cabin was fab and very centrally located, and we wouldn't hesitate staying in this room again.
Thanks for watching.